Carnival Hunt looks like it's aiming to be one of those asymmetrical horror games that leans hard into theme and mind games. So here are the top 10 things I'd expect going in first. That classic one versus many tension where the Carnival Monster isn't just strong, it's scary because it controls the pace, the pressure, and the space you think is safe. Second, survivors that aren't generic soldiers but fragile, panic-prone bunny victims who feel like they belong in a twisted carnival story, meaning your movement and choices should feel more desperate than heroic. Third, a carnival setting that's more than a backdrop. Think tight sightlines, sudden blind corners, eerie props, and loud distractions, where every booth, tent, and midway lane becomes a tool for either escape or ambush. Fourth, stealth that actually matters. Because in a first-person asymmetrical horror setup, information is everything. So expect hiding, listening, doubling back, and using the environment to break line of sight to be just as important as raw speed. Fifth, chase sequences that feel different from other games in the genre, where the monster isn't only chasing to hit you, it's hurting you, cutting off routes, forcing mistakes, and turning the map into a funnel where your team gets separated. Sixth, teamwork that isn't optional, because the easiest way to die in these games is to play like a lone wolf. So I'd expect objectives that push you to coordinate calling out the monster's position, timing rescues, splitting roles, baiting, distracting, and knowing when to abandon a plan before it collapses. Seventh, survivor tools or tricks that create those clutch moments items that buy seconds, make noise, block paths, reveal danger, or temporarily keep the monster honest, but not so strong that they remove the fear, so you're constantly deciding, do I use this now or save it for the endgame? Eighth, a monster kit built around identity, meaning the killer should feel like a carnival nightmare with abilities that match the theme, something that plays with deception, sudden appearances, pressure mechanics, or punishing players who get greedy, because the most memorable asymmetrical killers aren't just damage dealers, they're psychological threats. Ninth, an objective loop that ramps tension instead of staying flat, where the match starts with cautious scouting, escalates into frantic mid-game saves and reroutes, and ends with those final moments where one mistake, one bad door choice, one missed timing, one teammate getting caught turns we were about to escape into everyone screaming and running. And 10th, progression and replayability hooks. Because if Carnival Hunt wants to live in the same space as the big names, it needs reasons to keep playing. Different monsters or variants, new survivor playstyles, perks that change how you approach a match, cosmetics that fit the creepy carnival vibe, and enough map variety that you never feel like you've solved the game after a weekend. So overall, what I'm expecting is a stylish, theme-heavy, asymmetrical horror experience where the monster wins by controlling your choices, the survivors win by staying calm under pressure, and the carnival setting turns every simple escape into a paranoid, high-stakes game of cat and mouse, where the scariest part isn't the jump, it's the moment you realize you're out of options.